Hey there. I've been reading a lot about Portuguese exploration in South Africa lately. It's fascinating how they ventured into unknown territories during the Age of Discovery.
Absolutely. It's a captivating period in history. The Portuguese were pioneers in maritime exploration, and their expeditions to South Africa played a significant role in shaping the region. What specifically caught your interest?
Well, I was intrigued by the early Portuguese explorers like Bartolomeu Dias. His journey around the Cape of Good Hope in 1488 opened up a new sea route to the Indian Ocean, which was a game-changer for global trade.
Dias' voyage indeed marked a turning point. By finding this route, Portuguese sailors could avoid the treacherous overland trade routes and navigate the waters safely. It's amazing how his discovery influenced the later expeditions, isn't it?
Absolutely. And let's not forget Vasco da Gama, who followed in Dias' footsteps and successfully reached India in 1498. This achievement opened up direct trade links between Europe and the lucrative markets of the East. It's incredible how these explorers paved the way for future maritime endeavors.
Vasco da Gama's journey was monumental. It's hard to imagine the challenges they faced: uncharted waters, harsh weather, and limited technology. Their courage and determination were unparalleled. I also find it interesting how their interactions with local communities in South Africa influenced the dynamics of trade and cultural exchange.
Yes, the cultural exchange is a fascinating aspect. The Portuguese not only brought their goods, but also introduced new crops and technologies to the region. This exchange undoubtedly had a lasting impact on the societies they encountered. It's intriguing to think about how these encounters shaped the cultural landscape of both South Africa and Portugal.
Absolutely. The exchange wasn't just about material goods. It was also about ideas, languages, and traditions. The blending of cultures enriched both sides, creating a unique tapestry of experiences. I wonder how these interactions influenced the social fabric of South African communities during that time.
That's a great point. I think the interactions with the Portuguese explorers had both positive and negative effects. On one hand, there was an exchange of knowledge and resources, which could have contributed to the development of local communities. On the other hand, there were also conflicts and misunderstandings, leading to tensions between the indigenous people and the Portuguese.
It's unfortunate that the encounters weren't always peaceful. Misunderstandings and clashes were, unfortunately, a common part of these early explorations. But it's essential to learn from these events and understand the complex dynamics of cultural interaction. It's a reminder of the challenges that come with exploration and how different cultures perceive one another.
Absolutely. Understanding these challenges is crucial for appreciating the broader historical context. And speaking of challenges, I find it intriguing how the Portuguese explorations in South Africa were also influenced by the political landscape of the time. Rivalries between European powers, like Spain and Portugal, played a significant role in shaping these expeditions.
You're right. Political rivalries were a driving force behind these explorations. The competition for territories and resources often led to intense rivalries between European powers. It's interesting how these political dynamics influenced the strategies and decisions of explorers. In the case of Portuguese exploration in South Africa, these rivalries must have added another layer of complexity to their voyages.
Definitely. The political climate of the time must have created a sense of urgency and determination among the Portuguese explorers. They were not only driven by the desire for new trade routes, but also by the need to assert their dominance in the global arena. It's fascinating to think about how these political motivations shaped the course of history and influenced the development of South Africa as well as other regions connected by these trade routes.
Absolutely. And it's not just the political aspects that are intriguing, but also the economic impact of these explorations. The Portuguese, by establishing sea routes to Asia, gained immense wealth through trade. This influx of resources not only fueled further explorations but also had a significant impact on the European economy, leading to the age of exploration becoming a catalyst for economic growth and technological advancement.
Yes, the economic implications cannot be overlooked. The wealth accumulated from these trade routes played a pivotal role in financing subsequent explorations and supporting the growth of European economies. The influx of spices, precious metals, and other commodities from Asia had a profound impact on the European market. It's remarkable how these expeditions transformed the economic landscape of both Europe and the regions they traded with.
Absolutely, and this economic transformation also led to the rise of powerful trading empires and the emergence of new centers of commerce. The effects of Portuguese exploration were felt far beyond the shores of South Africa. It's incredible how these early ventures laid the foundation for the globalization of trade and the interconnected world we live in today.
That's a great point. The interconnectedness of our world today can be traced back to these pioneering efforts. The trade networks established by the Portuguese not only facilitated the exchange of goods, but also fostered cultural exchanges, paving the way for a more interconnected and diverse world. It's inspiring to think about how these explorations, despite their challenges, ultimately contributed to the rich tapestry of human history and global interactions.
Absolutely, and it's a testament to the enduring spirit of exploration and curiosity that defines humanity. The legacy of Portuguese exploration in South Africa serves as a reminder of our capacity to overcome challenges, embrace diversity, and forge connections across continents. It's a story that continues to inspire generations, reminding us of the endless possibilities that await those who are willing to venture into the unknown.